Welcome back, everybody. I'm Tom Haynes, live in the Fox 5 Atlanta newsroom. You know, there's a therapeutic horse ranch for veterans in Douglas County that's been around for a long time, helps those facing all kinds of struggles, and now they need help. It's in danger of closing unless it can get the help that it needs. Eli Jordan is out there for us in Douglas County. Looks like you're mounted up on a horse, Eli, which looks like a lot of fun. Tell us more about the ranch and what they need.
Hey, Tom. Yeah, I'm out here at SOOFA Ranch in Winston, Georgia, and I'm sitting right on top of Peace, the horse. She's 23 years old. There's patients behind me, and also behind me is Daryl Fletcher. Hey, Daryl.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
It's going good. So this is an equine therapy ranch, correct?
Equine assisted therapy.
And so just tell me a little bit about how you guys help people out.
So we help.
We can go for a walk too if you want to.
So we help people with a variety of issues, overcoming anxiety, helping them understand and work through those issues. We typically serve underserved kids that may be experiencing ADHD, they may be on the spectrum, they may be, just experiencing all those different types of challenges. So equine assisted therapy is a modality in which we use the horses as a diagnostic tool to help a person understand what they may be dealing with from an emotional standpoint. Behind me, we have one of our resident therapists, and so we work with traditional therapy and also alternative therapy as a method to help young people, adults, work through a variety of mental health challenges. And so,
but you guys have been around for about 5 years now.
Yes, 5 years.
And
yes,
you've helped about 10,000 people out.
Yes, sir.
But in 2 weeks, due to lots of the federal funding cuts that's been happening this year,
yes,
you guys are, in 2 weeks you could be facing foreclosure, correct?
Yes, we could be facing foreclosure because of some of the clients that we serve. They have lost their funding that serve as a pipeline to our organization, and with them losing their funding, basically we can't get the funding that we need. So we've been directly and indirectly affected by these budget cuts and a lot of things that have happened through the cutting back of a lot of grants.
And so, and you guys, there's the community outreaches that come. They have their clients, the kids or the veterans or whatever.
Yes.
And they want to do some programs, and you're one of the programs they go to, but they don't have the money to do it anymore.
Correct. So it's very important that we continue our program, because if not, on average we serve close to 700 kids annually. So if that's the case, then now we have 700 kids that won't have the ability to learn how to build confidence, learn how to, overcome challenges of anxiety and depression and work through a variety of emotional regulation challenges. So horses are, like we were doing off air, showing you how a horse will help a person understand what's going on within themselves, using the horse as a self-awareness tool. So these two horses that we're on, this is Patience, this is Peace. These are our top two therapy horses that we use within our program.
So what happens if, 2 weeks comes and you don't have the funds anymore? What happens to these horses?
These horses will either have to go to a retirement camp, and unfortunately, some may have to be euthanized.
And you have 18 horses here, correct?
Correct, we do.
And what happens if, you get the money and you avoid foreclosure?
If we get the money, or when we get the money and avoid foreclosure, we can continue our programming and even expand our programming to serve more people. And so with that, that's our goal. We want to serve more people. We want to serve more adults. We want to serve more veterans. We just had a call with the Veteran Affairs Office in Georgia. And with that, conversations like that can continue and expand and grow. And we can go from serving, 1,000 or 1,200 people in a year to doubling that. And so that's what we're looking to do. But it's going to take a donation from a couple of people. And so we've been asking people to just give a minimum of $100 so that we would have an opportunity to continue to keep our gates open, continue to serve the community and ultimately take care of these wonderful creatures who have been serving the public for over 5 years.
And also, too, ultimately, it makes for a better community when people can get the help they need.
Exactly.
And, get the confidence and readjust. And, all right, so if somebody wants to help, where should they go? Do you guys have a website?
We have a website that is dedicated just for this. It is SAVESOFARanch.org. SOFA is spelled SOOFA, ranch.org. So that's SAVESOFARanch.org. And you can make your donation right there, and we'll have an opportunity to continue and further our programming and our projects here at SOOFA Ranch.
And so right now, I mean, you guys have suddenly had, like, with the funding we're talking about, 20% of your funds
20%,
are gone.
yes, 20% of our funding has taken a hit, and so with that, it's challenging trying to make sure that we horses are getting restless, but it's challenging to try to continue to do the program, continue to keep the lights on, to continue to facilitate, because we do recreational rides. And with recreational rides, that subsidizes some of the programming and therapy that happens. And so if that doesn't happen, then that would go away.
All right, so you got 2 weeks left.
We got 2 weeks, 14 days, and we need everyone that is under the sound of my voice to go over to SAVESOFARanch.org and give your very best donation so we can make sure that we can continue our programming.
Cool. Thanks, Daryl. Tom, you heard it. SOFA Ranch, they need the help. If you got any, thing you'd like to donate, you can go to SAVESOFARanch.org. SOOFA is how you spell SOFA. And, equine therapy, well, I'm learning how to handle a horse here. Equine therapy is actually a very, very beneficial.
Yeah.
Because I've shot, being in the medical team, I've shot a lot of the stories on equine therapy, and I see people change. It totally changes people. People can go in there just all caught up in, just wrapped up, quiet, and then once they get out on the horse, they're just right out of their shell, and they're a totally different person with confidence and just, a gleam in their eye that they hadn't had in a long time. And so horse therapy, equine therapy is extremely important for, everyone that, has had trauma, PTSD, or just needs to hang out and ride a horse and feel good. I mean, it's more than about riding horses. It's about brushing the horses and, them looking at you in the eye and, that little, that quiet communication. And we need to keep these programs around, so, especially to help our veterans, because we've asked our veterans to do so much. We need to make sure not to cut any benefits from our veterans at all.
SOFA, SOOFA, just want to tell people, Stretch Out on Faith Again Ranch. That's what it stands for. I'm curious whether people can go out and visit the ranch. If they're feeling like donating, but they want to learn a little bit more about it, can they go for a visit, or is that not possible?
Can people just come out and visit the ranch, and just on their own?
Yeah,
and
if they just give us a call, let them know that that they are coming or on the way, we can definitely be able to accommodate them. They can meet the horses, take a trail ride, and learn more about the programming that we do here at SOFA Ranch.
There you go, Tom. Yeah, you can come out and check it out. If you want to check it out before you donate, you're welcome to do that.
Great.
And but I can tell you, they got some real nice horses here. I mean, for Peace to be as patient with me as she is, they got some good horses.
We don't
here.
like the sound that there's a possibility that they may be euthanized. So we're hoping people will step up and donate
so they need some
to
help
such a
out
worthy
here.
cause. Eli Jordan on horseback for us this afternoon. Eli, thanks. Want to take you back.